What if I told you there's a car that claims to run forever without gas, electricity, or any fuel at all? I've spent 40+ hours researching this controversial technology, consulting with electrical engineers and automotive experts to bring you the unvarnished truth. Is this the greatest automotive innovation of the century or the most elaborate hoax? Let's find out. Earlier this year, a story spread online about Maxwell Chikumbutso, a Zimbabwean inventor who claimed to have built a car called the Saith FEV that runs on radio frequencies from the air. No gas, no charging, no batteries, just free unlimited energy from radio waves. The car supposedly reaches speeds of 220 kilometers per hour and goes from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 2 seconds, as fast as expensive Teslas. Even more amazing, Chikumbutso claimed the car could power your home when parked, and the price, only about $14,000, way cheaper than any Tesla. Zimbabwe's government even supported these claims at first, with official posts about the invention. If true, this would change everything. A car that needs no fuel and makes no pollution. When fact checkers looked into the Saith FEV, they found something surprising. The car Chikumbutso showed off wasn't his creation at all. It was actually a Chinese-made Kaiyi X3 Pro, a normal electric car that runs on a standard lithium-ion battery. This raised big questions. If you invented a revolutionary radio-powered car, why show a regular electric vehicle from China? If you're enjoying this breakdown so far, hit that like button and subscribe for more automotive tech analysis. Chikumbutso claims his key invention is a microsonic energy device that captures radio signals from the air and turns them into electricity. Radio waves do carry energy. They're a form of electromagnetic radiation, like light. To harvest this energy, you need an antenna rectifier, a rectenna, to convert those waves into electricity. But here's the problem. Ambient radio signals are extremely weak. Research shows such systems might capture only microwatts from background RF sources. A typical car needs about 15,000 watts to drive. That's millions of times less power than required. It's like trying to power your house with a birthday candle. The math doesn't work. There's an even bigger problem. These claims break the first law of thermodynamics, energy conservation. This basic law states that energy cannot be created or destroyed, only converted from one form to another. You can't get more energy out than you put in. Radio waves come from transmitters that use electricity to broadcast signals. The energy in those waves is always less than what created them, and that energy spreads out over distance. As one expert said, even if radio waves could power a car, it would still need batteries. You simply cannot harvest enough energy from ambient radio waves to move a vehicle. Despite the buzz, there's no evidence that this car has ever entered production. Chikumbutso announced his company would launch the car in February 2025, but when the day came, no new vehicle appeared. No independent testing of the radio wave car has ever happened. No technical papers or working demonstrations have been published. When journalists investigated, they found only modified existing vehicles, not new technology. When real breakthroughs happen in automotive technology, companies publish detailed technical papers, file patents, and invite independent testing. None of this has happened with the Saith FEV. Let's look at how actual zero-emission vehicles work today. Battery electric vehicles. Cars like Teslas run on lithium-ion batteries that must be recharged. Hydrogen fuel cell vehicles. Cars like the Toyota Mirai use hydrogen to generate electricity on board, emitting only water. Wireless charging. Some prototypes charge without cords using pads or electrified roads, but these still need direct energy input and only work over short distances. All these technologies follow the laws of physics. They don't create energy from nothing. They convert energy from one form to another. Maxwell Chikumbutso reportedly dropped out of school as a teenager. While self-taught inventors can make breakthroughs, his track record raises questions. Journalists found that many of his showcase devices were actually commercial products rebranded as his own. He has also claimed to invent a self-powering TV and free energy helicopter, none verified by independent experts. If you've made it this far, you clearly care about separating fact from fiction in car technology. Hit that subscribe button now so you don't miss our upcoming videos on other controversial car innovations. Stories like this remind us why scientific skepticism matters. When someone claims a breakthrough that contradicts established physics, they need to provide solid proof. Real advances happen through rigorous testing and transparent demonstration. We should be open to revolutionary ideas, but also demand evidence that matches the scale of the claim. The story of the radio-powered car shows us how important it is to look beyond exciting headlines and examine the evidence. While a car running on radio waves would be amazing, the science tells us something different. Which do you find more interesting, these free energy claims or the real breakthroughs happening in the car industry right now? Let me know in the comments.